Epic Charter Schools has produced its promised point-by-point rebuttal of a state-ordered audit that was released last week. Covering that for us, reporter Ben Felder with our content partners, The Frontier.
The state auditor outlined in her mind a clear picture of how Epic has mismanaged its finances in many ways. At some points breaking law and regulations, and other times just breaking financial norms. But it's also very clear that she felt like Oklahoma's system of governance of charter schools, specifically virtual charter schools, may need a lot of updates to fix this problem. What the Epic audit also discovered was that there were several cases of oversight either not being tough enough or just being ignored by various parties. She also called out the State Department of Education for not being tougher with its own oversight when it recognized disparities in the finances. Now, State Department of Ed officials say that they lack a lot of teeth when it comes to enforcing some of the regulations that they went after, and they have dinged Epic at times, including earlier this year, a fine of over $500,000 for exceeding the state's cap on administration fees. Superintendent Hoffmeister has said that one of the solutions to this problem would be to give the State Board of Education subpoena power to be able to have a little bit more teeth in their enforcement of getting records. The two initial responses from Epic were within a few hours of the audit, them coming out and saying that, this is just a political theater on the part of the auditor, and that, like I said earlier, that this is just a political, witch hunt, so to speak, against parents' right to choose. 24 hours later, Epic did put out a quite a lengthy response, a kind of a point-by-point response on some of the issues. They claimed inaccurately that they weren't accused of breaking the law, even though the auditor is just not a body that can charge the school. She did point out areas where she felt like Epic had broke the law or violated state regulations. Essentially, what Epic is saying is we're playing by the rules here. And they pointed to correspondence with the Department of Ed that, hey, when they were told that that something did look like, that they made the appropriate changes. I would expect that we'll see some lawmakers file a variety of bills in response to this. We'll probably see a proposal to do away with for-profit management of charters. And then we'll probably see some smaller tweaks to the system as well. And so a big question going into 2021 will be, what is the appetite of the legislature to address some of these problems?